If you want to do something different, if you want to share something more, if you want to boost your assertiveness, your voice, your value, your clothes have to match that. You're listening to the Confident Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Charles Gustafson. I'm a strategic marketing consultant turned certified image consultant, certified professional life coach, best-selling author, and award-winning international success mentor, where I teach growth-focused entrepreneurs, professionals, and community builders how to transform their self-belief and personal brand presentation into a superpower, all aimed at helping you see yourself differently so you can live a life filled with more intention, joy, and success. I'm glad you're here. Let's jump in. Don't hate me, but I'm going to probably point out something you don't want to hear. It's time to say goodbye to frivolous fashion talk, getting dressed. I know you don't want to hear that. You want to hear that there's an easy answer to get dressed. Just to go pick out a style, find a new one, figure out what your body shape is, figure out what kind of colors to wear, get a color draping, and then put this stuff on your body, and then all magically you're going to feel amazing. And it's not your fault you feel this way, because when you look out where we all look out these days, the internet, it feels like there's a death of expertise these days, that anyone can be anyone and say they are anyone and give you advice like they are your expert. I've noticed this most with fashion. There's such a barrage of tips and tricks and hacks from influencers and micro-influencers and even everyday folks who go into their closet and film what they put on and show you. And it's enough to make your head spin. Maybe it's because I know more. I've been in this image industry for almost 30 years. I'm always asking a bigger question that goes beyond the obvious, a shirt or a lip gloss. The oversimplified and really generic advice isn't always wrong. And many times the tip hits on a concept of image, whether it be for color or body shape or balance or even outfit expression. But almost 99% of the time, it's not enough for you, the viewer or the listener, to take action that is meaningful to you unless you have that person's exact body type, proportion, coloring, lifestyle, and personal messaging. It's just not enough for you to do what clothing could be doing for you. This is where I don't want you to run into troubles. I really just want you to know the truth, that it takes more than a 30-second video to help you craft a style or to clean up nicely or to put on something that makes you actually change your behavior, not just your temporary mood. Story time. This past weekend, I went in a deep dive in my own closet, and this happens when things change. My clients will know what I mean. My body has changed over the last 6 months, and it was time for me to realign and re-energize what I was putting on it each day. And I'm very satisfied right now with what my shape is and how things are fitting. And me going into my closet was work, but it wasn't toil, like I'm sure most of you listening to this have felt before. I used my own measurements and my personal need for balance in my body to quickly sift through what was working, what was not working, and where I could see that in the last year I was hiding, camouflaging, and covering up what I didn't like. I was able to see exactly why I was covering up what I didn't like and what I wanted to show instead. Listen, even though I'm an image consultant, I am a woman. And when we women's bodies change unexpectedly or under stress or bouncing back from transition, It is so natural to get out that blousey something and try to drape fabric over top of the areas we don't like. But what you can't know unless you know more is that that draping is actually covering up something else. It's covering up who you think you are and who you may think you want to be. And it's no surprise that after me diving deep into my own closet, I could see myself a lot more clearly. And if you think it's just that my style has changed, that's not the full story. My life has shifted and it's back into healing this year. And now emerging from this fog of a lot of changes that has happened in my family situation and in my work over the last 2 years, I see that the clothes I had before don't seem to fit. And they're not what I want to show right now. Guys, I need you to know that clothes need to match your change. If you want to do something different, if you want to share something more, if you want to boost your assertiveness, your voice, your value, your clothes have to match that. Your old clothes are signaling to yourself and others old ideas. And guess what? I could see that in myself. And also, guess what? No influencer or TikToker or Instagram fashion guru could tell me that. They couldn't show me that. I had to see it in myself and see it in my closet first. And I have to know how to interpret my own state of confidence through my clothing. I really do want every woman to be able to recognize that for herself and bring her own refreshed outlook to her life in how she presents herself. The truth is, most of the people you watch and you revere for all their style advice wish they could do that too, but they have other motives. Maybe there's an affiliate link where they make a few dollars when you buy something, or it's a clothing store, a boutique that's trying to move product. Or even maybe there's an allure of the internet clout of hundreds of thousands of followers that person gets to collect up because of what they share about their style. What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with your own self-expression? So here's what I want you to do. This has made you a little bit uncomfortable or a little called out about what you put on. I'm glad, because challenge is a form of encouragement. And I want to encourage you that next time you watch your favorite influencers tuck a shirt or tell you what to pair with chartreuse, I want you to ask a bigger question. First of all, what does this have to do with me and what I want to express? And second of all, what's in it for them? Is it money, traffic, or clout? Then ask yourself if you buy into that. Or do you at your core want to learn more about you, more deeply, more intimately, so that you can love it and adorn it in a more powerful way? If you answer those questions the next time you see something about fashion and style, you're going to come to a different solution. You're going to come to a solution about wanting to find yourself first, so that all of those advices, all of those generic ideas can either be applied to you and you know it for sure, or you can toss them out and define your own. What a sense of freedom to define your own self-expression, your own creativity, your own message, and therefore your own way you show up. Thanks so much for listening. I know you can tell that I believe that a confidence mindset is something everyone who wants to make an impact needs. A shift in confidence can change your life. You can explore my book, Show Up Confident, explore how I work with my clients, and see their amazing results and breakthroughs too. It's all at huanstyle.com, and start to see how making the image, mindset, success connection can create a breakthrough in your life too. I can't wait to see you there. Bye for now.